Thank you, you're very kind, thank you. You know, way back at the very beginning, one of the first things that ever struck me, influenced me, was Elvis Presley. And it wasn't until many years later, it was actually during the first tour of ELP, must have been 1970, I think, and we were playing San Francisco, and we actually had a day off, and the manager at the time, a man called D'Anthony, said to me, Greg, you know, you've got this day off, would you like to see Elvis? And it was right out of the blue, you know, the last thing I ever thought of, San Francisco Elvis, you know, he said he's appearing at Lake Tahoe, and it's only a little plane flight, we can go across the sea. So Elvis never played in the UK. So it was a fantastic, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. And so along we went to Lake Tahoe. We went into this casino, and you know, the first thing that struck me was that it was a cabaret room, really, and it could have only had, I don't know, 1,500, 1,800 seats in it. And at that time, I was playing bigger places than that. And so it struck me as being very strange. And at first, I was thinking, I wonder if I'm going to see one of these sort of fake bands they have. You know, they sometimes used to put them out on the road where they just had the name, but all the people were different. And I was wondering if I was going to see a fake Elvis. But my manager assured me, he said, no, Greg, you know, just sit back, wait and see what happens. You'll understand more at the end of it. And so we sat down, and we sat on these red leather, I think they call them banquette chairs, seats, red leather, big semicircular thing, with lamps on the table. And people were actually eating dinner when we sat down. And anyway, the dinner came to the end, they brought the coffees and everything. The lights went down, and they played this music from 2001. It's actually called Thus Spake Zarathustra. Very difficult to say, but you know it. It goes bum 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 bum. They play this music, and then behind the curtains you hear all of a sudden a guitar, electric guitar. Bam 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 bam. And the curtains go back, and there's Elvis, and he's got his back to the audience. And they're shining a spotlight up at him. And his silhouette must be 40 feet tall, and he's screaming back. And all of a sudden, turn around, going to a party in the county jail. And 3 women fainted in the front. They just fainted, they went down, bang. It was really hard, you know. And the ushers rushed to the front, you know, to pick them up. And Elvis did 30 seconds of Jailhouse Rock. And then he went into Since My Baby Left Me, and it's into Heartbreak Hotel. And then it was just chaos. There was women with makeup running, cuts were everywhere. He then did Hound Dog, and he'd go on the stage, certainly no more than 2 minutes. And the place looked like a bomb had hit it. It's unbelievable. And I'll never forget, he said, as he does, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, he said, I'm really not worth it. That's what he said, I'm really not worth it. And I thought then, that's, you know, tremendous humility. But then the show ended, and as it ended, I think it was Pope Saladania, one of those real fast songs. Elvis sort of sung, and he went off the stage, left the stage, the band kept playing, and then they sort of fell apart. It didn't end like a normal band does, you know, with a sort of organised ending. They almost collapsed. And all of a sudden they turned the fluorescent lights on in the room. Bright white light. And then over the PA, you heard this now famous line, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. And you felt terror. You know, it was, 30 seconds before, you were looking at the most handsome man that I've ever seen, with the best voice that I've ever heard. And it was just almost a spiritual feeling. And 30 seconds later, you're looking at complete and utter devastation. Makeup running down faces, husbands arguing with their wives because they're jealous. Anyway, we walk outside and my manager says to me, he says, well, there you go, Greg. Elvis just made $1 million. And, the thing was, I was really grateful that I'd seen one of the most important influences in my life. But at the same time, I really felt very depressed because I just knew I'd never be that good, And it really took me quite a long time to sort of get over it. And, but, in the end, I mean, you realise that you are who you are, and you just got to do your best and accept that that's it. So, that's however, not over yet. You've got to be brave or stupid to sing an Elvis song. Let me tell you. Either one of those two. And I'm certainly not brave. So the song I've chosen to murder is probably the best rock and roll song ever written. It's Elvis' Heartbreak Hotel.
You are as humble.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. But it's down at the end of Lonely Street, that heartbreak hotel. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely that I died. Although it's always crowded, you still find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry. So lonely, I'll be so lonely that I die. But I feel hot tears keep falling, the desk clock's dressed in black. But it's been so long down on the street that so lonely, you made me so lonely, made me so lonely that I die. Well, now if your baby leaves you find a new place to dwell. Just take a walk down Lonely Street to the Heartbreak Hotel. You'll be so lonely, so lonely. You'll be so lonely you die.